The Information Wednesday, Chalyce McQueen here. We had some crazy storms last week. If anyone saw my post on Monday, I posted some photos of different damage across the valley from these storms. And obviously different parts of the city and different structures got impacted differently. So I want to go over some housekeeping tips and also what to do in the event that you did find some damage. So first, some housekeeping. Obviously, we're a couple days past all the storms ending. And if you haven't done this already, it's imperative that you do. I want to make sure that you examine the exterior of your property and also the interior. So exterior wise, obviously we're not licensed contractors, but you're just looking for any major evidence of damage or issue. So if you happen to see any fallen roof tiles that came off your roof, maybe any landscaping that may have come down, any staining from water damage, etc. And you're going to do the same for the interior of your property, including checking all those nooks and crannies and closets we may not typically pay attention to. The reason being is, worst case scenario, you're going to find some water damage in a closet that you don't typically go into, and it may take you weeks or months to find this damage. So I'm trying to get you guys to be in front of the issue instead of chasing behind it. The same housekeeping goes for all of the landlords out there, whether you personally manage your property or have someone do it for you. I would easily just send a quick note asking your tenant to do the same quick inspection to make sure everything is kosher and good to go. Now, what happens in the event that you did happen to find some damage? I know not everybody reports everything to their insurance company, and that's very smart and wise of you. However, make sure when you are making corrections to a property from a storm or whatever the damage may have resulted from, that you keep documents of what you did. You have pictures of the before and the after, and of course keeping all your receipts. That way, in the event you have a subsequent claim from maybe that original damage, you can show that you did your due diligence as a homeowner and fix the issue. In the event that you do happen to find damage, I should be your absolute first phone call. Number one, it's my job to walk you through what this looks like, explain what your policy limits are, what your deductible is, and get you in touch with a proper vendor. As I mentioned in my video last week, it's so important to make sure we have all the facts before we go to battle with the insurance company. And with that said, when it comes to choosing a vendor, as I always say, make sure you know who you're doing business with. I have a ton of preferred vendors that I've used over the years, both professionally and personally. And so if you ever need a referral, I'm here to give you that. And if you happen to hire your own company yourself, just make sure that you do your due diligence and do a background on who this company is, what kind of a customer experience they've had, are they a legitimate company? There are so many people that are literally scamming right now because they knew that we had this major storm and there's a need to have roofs repaired, etc. You have these people door knocking and taking advantage. As I was saying, this is a huge issue right now, people door knocking and scamming. These are not even legitimate companies half the time, and fly-by-night people that want to take your money and run. So check in with me at the bare minimum. I'm here as your agent to be your resource. Remember to ask yourself, are you protected? As always, you can give me a call at 602-525-5665 or email me at cmcqueen@farmersagent.com. We'll see you all next week.